Hello and welcome to the show. We are here today on GTA 5 for some more racing. Yes, it is that time again where we're going to do some racing around a city circuit, this time with the Manana Custom. I mean, the normal Manana is much forgotten about. The Custom, and cars have been run over. As you can see, hydraulics in us lot doesn't often end well, and somehow Liam has exploded. Did Liam fall over the edge? Possibly. We shouldn't be given cars with hydraulics because we're going to prat around with them. And apparently these climb over each other really easily. Sure, that's a thing that happens. Let's put the car down because it's much faster driving when it's down. We have a kind of jump starter up there. What is going on with that pink car? Nobody knows. There we go, and Stevie has been dealt with. A different jump starter today. Wasn't Chris for once. Right, let us, oh god, get into these corners. No idea what this track is going to bring for us. Hopefully some good racing with a car we've not driven in. I don't know if we've ever done a video with these. Certainly not that I remember. We might have done. We've done a lot of races, funnily enough, on GTA. We're going to run out wide. Always got to be careful because sometimes people put the stop sticks to stop too much track extending, but normally won't be quite so close as to punish you for curb boosting. Oh, there we go. We're fine. We're up into 5th. Not a terrible start for us. I can see Team Orange. Ooh, see Team Orange. I can see a big hairpin about to come up. Can we do something? Oh, that's a bit too big of a dive. Okay, so funny noises aside. I got all the brakes and just nothing. I think a combination of downhill, slipstream, and everything was a little bit more for the Manana than I was expecting. This is a very fast section for what is not a particularly quick vehicle. We're weaving our way. Get a nudge? No, we don't get a nudge through there. That's fine. A little bit one. Don't know whether these can bump draft. I feel like they might end up climbing over one another. It's possible. We'll have to wait and see, really. Oh, is this the final corner? Oh. The track, maybe. So I'm trying to figure out what is... Ooh, that's really nasty. Okay, so that's the end of the lap. Right. That's a horrible little section, so there's not really going to be a slipstream run to the line here. You're going to have to have sorted out your positions before that part of the track. Oh, I almost screwed over Team Orange. Whoopsie. We got away with it on the most part. Sorry, Blakey. Just carried a load of speed into that corner and just couldn't get the car. Well, I couldn't get the car to turn. I just didn't have the grip to get away with that level of speed that I've done. I don't think that purple machine. I still not remember doing that. Bloody, it's just the ongoing saga of I'm an idiot. Oh dear. That could be the title of my channel. I think there's going to be a gap here if we can get going quick enough. Just the ongoing saga of I'm an idiot. Oh dear. It was just, you know what? It's fine. We'll guess by colours. I think it was Hyper. It was Hyper who was up with us there. So there's 4 wide at the hairpin that has ended about as predictably as 4 wide at the hairpin ends. Damn, it had to be Team Orange that got into trouble, didn't it? Can we make a pass stick around the outside of Lee? This is a long way to go. No, I'm going to end up in a wall if I keep that one going. Let's get Chaske for space. Quick thinking to realise there's going to be a car that's going to sort of reappear there, and it's actually going to get a pass done anyway because I run really wide out of the next corner. So yeah, I mean, that was absolutely what you should. Realise that the line I was on, my car was going to wander wide, and because of that line, I don't know whether I actually did any. My controller, the vibrations seem to be a bit busted today, so I only get vibrations from going over a curb. So I don't know whether I bumped Gliska's car there or not. If I did, it was a tiny unintentional bump, or whether it was just a bit too much speed. Anyway, yeah. Sometimes the best thing is to just let a car sort of slot into a gap, especially if you know it's going to be running wide, and then you can worry about overtaking it at the next corner, for example, where you're going to have a better run. So that is a good example of that one. I'm into oversteery times through there, and that's not actually what I wanted to be doing. Never mind. I've actually really had a really bad lap, just scruffy driving. Nothing major mistakes, just scruffy driving by me. We'll get back past Ewan thanks to a little bit of slipstream. This time around, we don't get into trouble, don't cut across the nose of a car there, is generally good. Oh, purple has been deposited. Didn't really see what started that one. But they have got deposited off the track. It's 3 wide. They learned 4 wide didn't really work. 3 wide, that's okay. that braking zone's horrible there. It's really difficult because you've got to brake earlier than you think because you suddenly pick up a lot of speed because it's really steeply downhill, and the brakes in this car aren't great. It'd probably be alright in a sports car or something, but the brakes aren't very good in this, so yeah, you just end up in trouble if you're not careful. A little bit of lag from Stinty's car is going to make overtaking that sketchy, but we'll see what we can do. There is... You can tell this is all done in the same filming session because we're going to continue the saga of Cass versus the bag. And he's currently doing pat at the bag with all 4 paws. And... oh, okay, that was a gap not to go for. And now sit on the bag, yes. He is comfy, apparently. Well, no real harm came from that. I just got squeezed. It's just not quite the space against the concrete wall. But we've got Blakey is going to rejoin us. Team Orange is reformed at the back of this little group. Cat is pushing the bag around the floor. I wish I had a cat cam on, but we're in the middle of a race. Right, we're up to 6th. We've got a good run down here. We're going to have nowhere to go with it. We're going to be side by side into the chicane. Now this chicane isn't too bad. We're going side by side through. And these cars, I'm about to say aren't too bad. And then Glisko manages to... I don't know how that ended up in such strife there, but it did. Oh, okay. I saw Stinty's car going and I thought it spun on a curb, but it was just lag, but I'd already jumped on the brakes. And then these, because they're not that quick, that momentum is super important. It's okay. I mean, I'm glad Chris didn't end up in the back of our car, because that might not have the same lag going on their end to see that. Wouldn't necessarily be see why I was reacting in the way that I was. Oh, we're going to fight that. We got to keep that position. But I think Stinty's lag is getting worse. That's going to make overtaking that car fun and games. We are clear. What happened to Chris? Where did that go? Oh! I don't even know where to go! Oh no, that was Chris's car. For some reason I thought it was green. Oh god. Like, my brain saw that car flying through the air. It's like, oh crap! And I just didn't register to steer out of the way. I don't know why my brain came to that conclusion. It was just a panic of, oh, what am I going to do? I guess part of my thinking was it was going to bounce. I think trying to figure out my own stupid brain here. I don't know what you guys are going to be able to use. I think I was expecting it to like bounce. I think I was expecting it to like move across the track. So like if I guessed one way and it rolled towards it, then, or pinged towards it, then I was going to hit. Yeah, that's just unfortunate. That was unfortunate. I mean, when you look at now, I know when you look at it back watching that, and I know when I look back at editing, I know it's going to look dumb. Is that I just drove straight into the car, but for some reason the expectation was the way it crashed. I just didn't know if it was going to stay still or not on the landing of that. So that was why I did what I did. It wasn't clever, and yeah, Captain Hindsight would know better. However, there we go. I think that's the final lap, isn't it? Yeah, we're gonna have lots of. It was a great crash. I mean, if you're gonna have a crash, do it in style. Go out in spectacular fashion, and that is what that one was. Oh, Team Orange is going to trouble the X of the hairpin. Yeah, go out in massive, flippy, twisty, rolly stuff. Is good. Just unfortunately, it took me out with it. Flippy, twisty, rolly stuff on camera, but out of the way of me. That's what we're after. Not flippy, twisty, rolly stuff that inadvertently collects me. I think Impega's going to have this, because no one's really close enough to do anything, and there's not even a slipstream chance to the line in this circuit. So, oh, Liam's got over the wall. I'm going to get past 2 cars there. We're around the outside, and we actually might get a podium somehow in all of that. We can't do anything about Glisko. We're too close. We'll push them across the line. Yeah. Woo! A slightly gifted podium. I'll take it. Tangle's up ahead. We got a bit unlucky with, yeah, Ewan's crash. Impega out in front. Out in front of the critical point. No chance for a big slipstream run to the finish line. Oh, Danger Man gets fastest lap. Some spectacular crashes in that one. But there we go. It's a fun race. Manana Custom, not too bad. Not too bad to go driving with. We are, well, racing something a little bit faster for this next one. This is the Italia... oh, God, what was it called? It literally was just on the screen a second ago. GTBX or something like that. I don't know. It's a new Ferrari-style car. I don't think we've raced it yet. I don't think I've driven it as far as I can remember. I could be wrong. Whoa, slidey. Well, the front's very Ferrari. The back's a bit weird. I'm not keen on the back of it, personally. But... there we go. There's grip And there's speed. It is glorious. Can we go around the outside of cars up here? Maybe. Oh, maybe if we don't get a big slide. Oh, some cars getting a bit connected down there. We will sneak our way up into second. Oh, it's 4 wide into the chicane. That's never going to work. Me and Gliska did the sensible thing, kind of backed out of it, and we still came out in 1 and, well, 3, maybe second if I can get a good run off this corner. We do get a good run off this corner. It was Gliska with a big slide. We got in trouble. Right, hairpin. I'm just going to stay out a little wide. Let them fight to the insides. We'll hopefully clear that. I've got a really itchy nose and I'm about to sneeze as the car's bobbling around over the curbs. Oh, come on. Body, do not let me down. We've got to concentrate on driving here. This is a fast part of the circuit. Don't sneeze, don't sneeze. Drive the corner. We're fine. Oh, it's only Liam behind us now. Well, we've made a little bit of a gap. Definitely in these, it's going to be a bit madder. Oh, it's about to, my body decided it wanted to sneeze and then stopped. Just get it out of the way, please. Let me concentrate on the... If you're going to sneeze, just do it. Get it done, out of the way, and then we can concentrate on the race. If you're not going to sneeze, piss off with the being irritating, okay? It's had a good speaking to, and I think it's decided not to sneeze in this one. I've said that now, and there's going to be a random sneeze in about 30 seconds. We'll see whether it sticks to this current plan. Oh, whoops. That was just... I thought I was turning the corner the right amount to go to that wide line, and I just messed it up. It wasn't very clever of me. Oh, there was space. Oh, hello, Chris. There was just space to fit 2 wide through there. It's difficult though. We're onto the outside of Liam, and we will keep the lead of this one. It's 4 cars for the lead. I actually really like this. This is a nice car to drive. It's just got lots of grip. It's nice and stable, nice and predictable. Doesn't seem too bad over the bumps. It got a little wobble last lap around, but I think it was more me trying desperately not to have a sneeze and not really focusing on what the car was doing. Yeah, this is a nice car, actually. Was it sports? I feel like this must surely be a very, very quick car in the sports category. I feel like it should be a super... You'd expect this to be a super category car. And maybe I'm wrong, but performance-wise, this feels very quick. Not that I've really paid much attention to stuff. Certainly in this sort of stock guys. Oh, okay, Liam was to the inside. I probably should have looked before taking that line through that corner. Yeah, overtaking spots around this track are a little bit more difficult. You get a few options. Here is one. Here is probably the most popular one. And then you get the chicane. But the rest of the track is... Oh, crap. Okay, sorry, Stinty. I should have looked. That was just... I committed to that bottom line. And should have been a little bit more careful on that one. Thankfully, no major harm has been done in all of that. We ran wide at the hairpin and Stinty is passed. Now we head down. Oh, there's Stinty's turn to do exactly what I did to them. Yeah, not... Whoa, curb. Not ideal, but easy mistake to make pretty much. Follow and then bobble and get into trouble. Oh, again, we're managing... That's such a narrow point. If anyone gets into trouble through there, all the cars behind are likely to get stuck. And yeah, there was not a huge amount. There's not a huge amount Stinty could have done. If I'd known I was going to bobble there and get into trouble, I wouldn't have put my car there. Once it started, we stopped it from having a big smash. But yeah, didn't realise. I didn't know what car we were driving for this. Didn't realise quite how fast this was going to be. Could maybe have gone for a couple more laps, but here we go. It is what it is now. I think it's going to be us 3 really for the lead of the race here. We'll run the code. Liam actually made a little bit of a mess of that. I think Chris was in 3rd. Seems to have vanished from this little battle. I'm happy to just let Stinty go. Don't fight that side by side. Be a little bit unnecessary at this juncture. We're more focusing on catch back up to Liam or not get killed by Lagmobile. That would also be a good thing to avoid. Let's not get murdered by the lag machine. I'm going to get a good run on the exit here. I just don't know where that blue car is. We get murdered by a laggy car, it would be unsurprising. Kind of a fitting end, I guess. Drop back a bit too far through there. Come on. I think catch-up and slipstream is not the most effective around here. It still will be effective, but slipstream certainly, there's no real straights to use it, and the ones there are, there's no real overtaking spots. You're not going to just be able to get a slipstream pass done on this track. not down a long straight. Well, there's 2 places where you can do it, and really only 2 places. You might be able to do something here. No, Stinty's car is still ahead of us as we try to deal with the blinkmobileness of it all. Oh no, and there goes the lag. That was, I was worried about seeing it jitter around and stuff, but yeah, nothing I can do really here. It's just try. I mean, there's always a chance there might be shenanigans up ahead. You know, there is always a chance for some shenanigans. We're gonna abuse the curbs as much as we can here. Where is this? Where is Stinty? In the new game, try and guess where the Blinkmobile is going to turn up. Is it actually crashed into a wall, or is it going to ping back into... The problem is, if it does crash into a wall, as you saw with that, if it does crash into the wall and is in front of me momentarily, it's still going to affect me, even if it pings itself back forward again. It's just we can't catch Liam, even with the slipstream and catch-up. We just can barely catch up the back of Liam's car. Since he might have a go here, it's just not close enough. There's not enough time to do anything. There we go. This is a really fun little car to drive, I have to say. I've got one more lap. Why don't I think that's a final lap? I don't actually know why my brain thought that. I really like this car. I think it's really good to drive. Oh, that's just let go on me through there, but that was more me than anything. Yeah, this is a really, really nice little car. This is a fun track to drive around. It's a little difficult to race around in places, mostly because, as I said, the overtaking spots are difficult. You really have only got down here. Stinty's going to go for it. And I mean, the hairpin is going to be really, really important. The hairpin might decide the race, you know, unless someone gets really brave on the last couple of corners. Oh, I overdrove that corner. That's twice now on this lap. I'm just driving the car too hard, desperately trying to catch up. We are now in the slipstream again. Got to adjust our braking points here, though. Bear in mind, of course, we're going to be going quicker. We bobble the curbs. Oh, Stinty, that is brave. If you pull that off, that's an amazing pass. And Stinty has pulled it off, and we've slid around. Just as soon as I started trying to push that a little hard. Actually, Liam's going to try and fend that off. Oh, they're side by side up the hill. It's a great little battle for the lead. We've just slid a little bit too much on this final lap. Liam almost goes over the fence again. They bump doors. Oh, the lag maybe get the better of Liam. I think Stinty might have lifted to let... I don't know. They're side by side across the line. Stinty got it in the end. Liam got a little bit unlucky. I think some lag might have pinged... well, yeah, Stinty's car might have lag pinged Liam's into the wall. I don't know if Stinty waited or just was struggling, was just slow going up that hill. Impega gets fastest lap. I just had a bad final lap. I almost got there, and then as I got there, I then was driving it a little too hard. RSX, there we go, that's the name of the damn car. I knew there was an exit somewhere. I don't know what the... who cares? Who knows? It's me we're talking about here. Oh, and I punched my microphone stand. 10 out of 10 professionalism from me. Yeah, I like that. What was that green car? Where did it come from? Longbow. I presume it was Longbow. I don't actually know. Oh, my controller's disconnected, so I can't... Is my controller disconnected? I can't... Oh, there's some buttons. Something happened. Yeah, I like that car. That's a cool car, although when pushed really hard, it does slide about a bit. And... The track is a great flow to the circuit. Difficult to overtake on, perhaps a little difficult to race in at places. But it's really a nice track to drive around. A little bumpy in places as well, but that's just the nature of that area. It's good fun. That, though, is going to be it for this video. Thank you all very much for watching. A big thank you to Stinty for building this track. My controller is not... It says it's connected, it's not doing anything. Wonderful. So exciting, my controller's having issues. Well, that's going to be it from me. Until next time, goodbye.